All right, folks, we're moving closer to the closing bell. Right now, the markets are mixed, but gotten a lot better since we started. We want to bring back Erin Gibbs and Paul Dietrich. Erin, let me tell you what's interesting to me. Amazon got another upgrade, $2,400 target. Ulta got an upgrade. Lululemon got an upgrade. And I'm seeing these retailers intraday look pretty interesting. Macy's came off the lows. Children's Place came off the lows. Ralph Lauren came off the lows. I'm thinking Santa Claus rally. I'm thinking a strong consumer. Is this sort of a signal maybe that could be possible?
Yeah, we've been talking to clients about, one, we have this really good GDP growth. We're starting to see wage inflation. Retailers have been forecasting this holiday season to be the biggest ever. You know, their big problem right now is actually staffing. And so we see that once those numbers start coming in, once we start seeing those holiday sales, that could be a real push at the end of the year. It could really create that, you know, consumer confidence and flow through into the market. So this is something that we're looking for the end of the year. And today, yeah, consumer discretionary is up across the board.
Paul, you know, we kind of touched on this earlier in the show. And again, with Amazon, new target 2,400. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you're going to try to make money, you pile back into the winners. We know they're winners. We know that a stock like Amazon's going to do extraordinarily well. Lulu's had a great year. Ulta has had a great year. I mean, these are the kind of names that looks like investors are now buying on these dips.
I think that's smart because I do believe the market's undervalued. But, you know, this is going to be a great Christmas season, as we were just talking about, because not only do you have higher wages coming into play, you have the tax cuts coming into play, and lastly, still people are making money in the stock market, even though, you know, people forget that it was just a month ago we reached record highs, and it's about $14 trillion since the last recession that is piled into people's 401ks, and that's all going to make the difference. And I think this is going to be the best Christmas season for retailers of all stripes that we've ever seen.
Ever. Wow. All right, we got you down on that. Another interesting move today, cybersecurity names. There's a couple of reports out there. Facebook wants to do something. FireEye's looked at, Palo Alto Networks, Checkpoint, Splunk, a lot of these names. These sort of deals, I think, also help the market. If something like this materializes, in fact, I think IBM, you know, I just don't understand. I think they should have been doing a lot more deals, some big deals, jump in the cloud, make these large acquisitions, spend the money instead of buying back your own stock. But how important is it maybe to get a little spark in this market with perhaps some merger activity?
Yeah, that would be great, as well as more IPOs. That would be another thing that could really help the markets overall. So, you know, M&A activity, IPOs, any of that coming back in really full force could be
Last week
really
there was some scuttlebutt about Planeteer coming IPO. I know Uber maybe next year. Yeah. I mean, those are big names, though, and a lot of them, obviously by now, Uber's a household name. There's no doubt that would add a lot of oomph to this market.
Yeah. And so, you know, something that would get people excited about getting back into the markets, any catches on the sidelines, those are the types of things that could really encourage the markets to go even further.
You know, Paul, one of the things with these big tech names that are winners, they are winners because they've been very acquisitive, right? They've gone out, they've spent big money, and it saved them. Facebook's acquisition of Instagram saved them. Now, I don't know that an acquisition of a cybersecurity company will save them, but it might help them a lot, particularly facing the scrutiny that they're going to be facing on both sides of the Atlantic. FireEye was able to help Facebook break that DNC intrusion. They helped them with finding these 600 or 800 rogue accounts. So it might be a smart move on their part, but I think broadly speaking, to your point, trillions of dollars have been created out there. People want to see that money put to work by these corporations.
Yeah, Charles, this is the Achilles heel of at least many of the tech companies, is that people are nervous about their privacy, they're nervous about their information being stolen, and they have got to do something about it. And that's why it's so important that there be more merger activity and it be seen that they are doing something about it by effectively dealing with cybersecurity.